Hey, what's going on, everyone? Just wrapped up Elite 8 here in Tempe. I'm here with Born and Javon. It's gonna be our final show of the year. It's been fun. I want to thank you guys for all your time, and this tournament's been crazy, man. Out of control, man.
Good. I wish I
Everything?
could just watch.
I know.
I know. Pay
right?
me to watch. Just pay me to watch. I don't want to work.
But yeah, so now we have, who's left? We have 20 or better.
They're gonna play against
We already playing against
Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm from Gilbert.
Okay, so we have one Gilbert team left
One Gilbert team
and
left.
3 Scottsdale teams, right?
Yeah.
So the other 2 Scottsdales are
Ball so hard.
Ball So Hard
Splash.
and Splash Brothers.
Hey, that was last season's matchup.
Yes, it
The
was.
Splash Brothers ended up losing, so
Yeah.
now they're back to the Final Four where
No, I think Splash didn't
Also-
even make it. They
they didn't make it to the final. No, but they
only had 4
lost with
guys.
that 4 guys, and they were gonna play Ball
Yes,
So Hard.
yes, that was the matchup we
So
wanted.
this is
So this
we're
is a
getting what we
rematch.
want.
We get
now.
what we want, exactly.
Yeah.
So
It was a
I'm
mild
kinda
upset with
excited.
Gilbert winning. Quiet Storm beating Crossover, in my opinion.
What do you think of that?
I just thought Crossover had it, man. I think DeLon actually didn't show up till the second half either. So
I don't even know when he showed up.
second half.
Second half,
Did he?
start
It
of
was
the
a close
show.
game throughout. Without DeLon, I think they're good enough, but that extra
Uh-oh.
weapon
Watch this ball.
just missed it a little bit. So I'd say it's a mild upset in my opinion. Because I wanted all 4 Scottsdale to be in the finals. That's just me.
Jay Burks, they couldn't guard him.
No,
And
nobody
then,
can guard
And then when they were double teaming or trying to guard Jay, they couldn't guard Fred.
Well, like what we talked about last week.
That's what
they
we
had
said.
12 fouls against. They used what, 11?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Jay Burks. They put in one guy. He got 5 fouls. They put
They
in
got
another
5. I
guy.
think
They got
LeBron
5
got
fouls.
6.
It's just like, man. So
You only do so much. You only do so much against them.
20 or better almost lost today.
Hey,
They were
Pimpin'
down
Ain't
12.
Easy, that was probably the game of the night because Pimpin' Ain't Easy came out on like an 18-0 run. They were up like 18,
Yeah.
19 points against
Gangbusters.
the old man and Mike Bibby and Seth, but
I don't think Mike saw that
Yeah,
coming.
they didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Pimpin' Ain't Easy. All season, they came to play.
no matter what.
They came
I
to
mean, they
play
come
every
in,
game.
they look like a bunch of kids.
One thing I told them about, they came out real strong. I was, glancing over and looking at the score. But I told them after the game, you can have a good first half, but you got to have a better second half to beat a team like Bibby's team.
And that's what
because
happened.
Bibby, I mean, he ain't gonna
Yeah.
go down easy. So, down the stretch, they ended up.
And I
losing.
remember talking to you before the game, and I told you Seth was going to give them problems.
Yeah, they
And
couldn't match up with
that's
him.
what happened.
Well, I said Seth's going to get 35, 38
Yeah.
points. That's what happened. And
They had nobody to guard Seth.
so, like I said, they were up by 18 points, but they started chipping it down. The veteran leadership of Bibby and Seth. They started getting a little chippy, a little more physical. And then
Yep.
Bibby started hitting a couple mid-range shots. They started going to Seth a little bit. They had no answer for Seth.
Yeah.
And so they just started wearing them down a little bit. And at the end of the day, man, Pimpin' Ain't Easy just couldn't hit their shots.
Yeah.
And like you said, Seth just went off. Nobody can stop Seth.
Yeah, I think it was a great game, and Pimpin' Ain't Easy's this close.
You know what? I was
They're
talking to Logan.
You know what I told them? They're one power forward away.
One power forward
from
away,
being
but
great.
let me ask you this: if they had Jared, you think that would have made a difference today?
I mean, he's longer than
Well,
most of the players on the team, but it's
what if
still hard to match up
Kyle
with
was
Seth.
there, though? Let's
Yeah,
say
that's a-
full both team of that full squad, then what?
See, if Kyle was there,
They couldn't match up
They
with
could
the
still
bigs.
can't match up because they didn't have enough size.
Yeah.
So if Jared was there, Kyle was there, I think Pimpin would have taken it. But a full squad versus full squad, 20 or better is just too big.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
too big.
that's one thing in basketball is if you don't match up in size, it's hard to win because rebounding wins games.
But look at Seth. I mean,
and
6'6",
it's
2,
what happened.
240, 250. Just a big guy, big body down low. And then if they had Kyle too, Kyle, Du, and Seth that's just too much size down low.
Yeah.
But
So-
give Pimpin' Ain't Easy credit, man. They came out.
Yeah, give him,
Yeah.
And gave him a
credit where
scare.
credit's due.
Great
Gave 'em a
season.
scare. Great season, bro.
So-
But give credit to 20 or better. They came back. and won the
Veteran
game.
leadership.
Oh,
I
shout
think
out to, what's his name?
John.
John.
You know what? They were down, but the hustle play by John. He got a crucial
I
steal.
thought he was the player of the game.
Crucial
towards the end.
steal, and he had a couple crucial offensive rebounds.
The free
as well, too.
throws.
And he was 4-4. I think Seth missed a
4-4.
couple free throws. That was
Yeah,
big.
John
And then,
picked them
John
up.
came through in the clutch and made those free throws. So shout out to John for being the hustle play and helping his team out with there.
Okay, so that sets it up. We'll talk about the Final Four real quick, and then we're going to go into the MVP, GM, Rookie of the Year talk for all the leagues. So we'll start with the Final Four. First matchup is we have the Splash Brothers versus Ball So Hard.
Hard.
This is going
It's
to
gonna be.
be you know what? Ball So Hard didn't have the full squad tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to show up for these guys. They have 15 guys on the roster.
Yeah, but a lot of the subs guys are gone.
Only 5 guys showed up tonight.
Tuesday's always hard for them, so hopefully Thursday
So-
a lot of them will show up.
I think they're going to need Gerald for
gonna
this
need
next game. They're
Gerald.
going to need Gabe. They're going to need all their guns for this game. Because I think if they show up with the same 5 this time, they're not going to hit the Splash
Yeah,
Brothers.
you know, no disrespect, but they show up with this 5 versus Splash 5. Splash will just handle them a little bit. Because Jay's too big. Nick's going to shoot his shots.
They need more offense.
One,
offense, yes.
yeah, one thing is Splash Brothers, they play a smart game against Ball so hard. And, you know, because watching them today, even though they get a little lead, I think they get a little too loose.
Yeah.
And I think they got to
Unnecessary
tighten up.
shots, yeah.
They got to tighten up until they're up by 40.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you loosen up a little bit. But, I mean, to a team like Ball so hard, they're not going to give up.
You know, I'd
And
like
you
to
gotta
see them go
through.
inside more Jay a little bit, have him facilitate a little more. Because
got to.
I know Nick's a great shooter and everything, but I want to see Jay facilitate more. It just makes the game that much easier for them,
Yeah.
I think. They can
Nick's-
blow teams
I
out by
think-
60.
Yeah, I
easily.
think Nick, if he's getting more passes, I mean, he's a set shooter all day long. I think he shoots better set rather than pulling up. So I think Jay Burks, they collapse on him.
They double
he
him
kicks
quick,
it out.
though. That's the problem is they
Yeah.
double him quick, so they got to move the ball a little faster. But I don't know, man. It's getting hard to go against Splash Brothers now. That side.
You
No.
guys both picked them to win the thing.
Well,
so.
Well,
no,
I
didn't
think Ball so hard.
I'm thinking Ball so hard from last season. You know, they don't have they don't have the full team that they had last season, but they do have the same concept of the players they have. D-Mac, I mean, you can't count D-Mac out. You know, he's going to stick in there.
Adam stepped up this game. He scored a little bit. Here's the big thing. They don't have Terrell either. He would have been the great. He's not as athletic as Burks, Buster, but he would have been able to be the muscle to be able to push him out.
He's the one guy in this league that can match up with Jay.
That's D line versus O line.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
football match down low.
So
Yeah.
without Terrell, I think they're at a disadvantage.
I think that's the disadvantage they have. They don't have that muscle down low.
Yeah.
If you can't match up with size,
Yeah.
it's hard to win.
Because LJ is a good player down low, but he's not strong.
Well, I mean, they
He's
have
strong.
Zach and Dwight,
I know, but
but they're not going to be.
they're longer to me. They're longer 4s or 5s, whereas Jay is a big 5.
Yeah. Jay plays like a 5.
Yeah.
Those guys play more like power
And if they
forward.
had Terrell down low, I would have given Balls hard a little bit more edge this time. But the X factor to me is having Buster down low.
Final decision, then. Who you got? By how much?
with Ball so hard's team tonight, I'm gonna and watching Splash Brothers. I had to say Splash Brothers.
So LJ, that's Javon, right?
Yeah, that's me.
You're gonna Snapchat with
You know what? I just don't think
No, I agree.
they're. I mean, it's close. It's real close.
damn
I
close
think it's
game.
still going to be within 10. Easily, it'll be
I would
within
love
10.
to see a 7-game series against this team. If we
I
can
know.
set it up, that'd be a great
Within,
Yeah.
I
Make it
mean,
happen.
a little 3-game series.
3-game series. A mini 3-game series.
I don't think my referees would last through 7 games, to be honest.
Yeah,
3-game series against this team would have been nice, right?
Yeah.
But on a Thursday game, you going Splash?
I got to go with Splash. They look really good today.
Yeah.
They did. They did.
Nick's playing like he's on a mission right now. I know you didn't get to see him, but he was shooting lights out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't get him
he lit
mad.
him up.
Yeah, don't get him mad. Yeah.
I think he's gotten back
no
to
one's
form a little
guarding.
bit. Yeah, he was a little off the last couple weeks, but I think he's coming back. So I'm not gonna go against my original pick. I don't want to see like a flip-flopper. I might be wrong. I most likely will be wrong. And no matter who I pick,
So what are you trying to say, Boren?
I'm saying I'm going
most
Balls
likely
so
going to be
hard.
wrong. What are you saying?
most likely I'm gonna take Balls so hard, just because I think there's still gonna be that scrappy. They're gonna be that scrappy team that hopefully
It's going to be a
pulls it out.
physical game.
Yeah, it'll be physical. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think the spread's still going to be 5 to 10 points, and it's going to be a good game to watch.
Yeah.
So next matchup, we have Quiet Storm from Gilbert versus 20 or better. So, what do you
Almost
It's a
It's
Splash 2.0
Splash
again.
number 2.
Jay,
I know.
Fred,
I know, right?
Splash 1.0.
Braxton,
So they get two
Henderson,
chances at him.
and Brett. Yeah, so it's pretty much Splash versus Bibby's team.
It's still going to be a hard game. It's going to be a hard ball game,
man.
but I'll take 20 or better.
But here's the thing, they have Dew down low with 20 or better. They have Dew and Seth, so they have a little bit more size than other teams.
Yep.
I think there's just offensively, I think 20 or better is better.
20 or better
They have
is
more
a-
weapons.
Seth is the biggest X factor there is. He's just one of the toughest players to guard
Yep.
because he plays almost like a guard, but he can play down
can
low as a
post
power
up.
forward if he needs to.
Yeah.
I mean, I was talking to TJ. He's like, he's hard. He's one of the hardest players to guard because he just moves around so damn much.
Yeah.
And then
he
if
can play any
needs to-
position.
He plays any
He can play
position. He shoots threes. He can move around the wings. And then if he needs to, he goes post up. on the small
Versatility
guys.
is why he's the X factor.
That's one of the best players we have. So I'm not going to push it past 20 or better either because I think they have all the pieces.
More balance.
More balance.
Right?
Well, I always break it in. The 3 best players. In any team I look at, the 3 best players. You got Lou at the center.
Okay.
You got Seth, and you got Mike.
Yeah.
You know those guys they're going to show up. So you put those together, I don't think they're going to be able to.
Because Quiet Storm had Jay and Fred. You think the third person, the third person needs to step
That's
up?
the
What I'm saying. That's the
Who's gonna
question
step
mark.
up?
That's the question.
Brett's been struggling all year.
Yeah.
He doesn't look the same as a couple seasons ago. I know he's going through some stuff, but he doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
I mean, James and Josh are chipping a few points here, but they're not going to be
You'll always
here.
count on James' defense. Offensively, he's going to get easy buckets and stuff, but he's not that offensive go-to guy. Same with Josh. He'll get a lot of good buckets, open shots, but he's not that 20-point
Yeah.
point scorer. Calvin's the same way, where he's going to get them 30 points, rebounds. They need that third scorer.
Yeah,
And
Brett's
I think
gonna- I think
Jay,
Brett's
you're
gonna have
right.
to really step it up.
Brett's got to step it up. You're right. They don't have that third scorer like you're saying. So.
Anytime you have a question mark, it's hard to pick against that. You know what I mean?
Now, and if they do show up, it's going to be a great game. If Brett can show up and hit them some threes
Oh, yeah.
and drives in like he used to do, that'd be great. If Braxton can come up with Josh, that'd be great. But
Defensively,
right, as it
I
is
think
now,
that's their strength.
Yeah, as of now, I would say 20 or better has a slight edge offensively and defensively a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we got 20 or better versus Splash Brothers.
So everybody here 20 or better?
20 or better versus Boston Hard for me.
Okay.
Rematch.
All right, I got 20 or better. And you know what? I apologize to Ball So Hard, but I haven't been
I
in
agree.
Scottsdale to watch them, and I got to watch them tonight, and they just don't look like they were last season.
You're right. You're right.
Last season, I could pick against them.
Yeah. That's why they just don't look the same. But like I said, they're missing a couple pieces. That's all. Gerald hasn't shown up all games. Gabe hasn't shown up all games. So it'll be interesting.
I'm pretty confident Gerald will be there, though.
So you're taking, who are you taking?
Well, if Gabe shows up too, I mean, if
That's a-
Gabe
that's a
shows
big
up,
guard. That's a big
Gerald shows up, and you know Gerald, if he's on,
Yeah.
he's on.
I mean, the regular season, Boston Hard beat them, right? Beat
Yeah.
Splash Brothers.
Yeah.
It's true twice, though, especially a team of Splash Brothers caliber, I think.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Look, it's gonna be even match. There's no 20-point spread here.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
2 or 3
gonna-
point spring either way.
Yep.
And who you taking, Dana?
For that game or for the whole thing?
The finals. Who's taking
I mean, I'll stick to my pick.
Splash Brothers?
I'm gonna go 20 or better.
20 better versus
Yeah.
Splash Brothers in the championship?
Yeah.
With the way they played tonight, I think 20 or better. They have it. They just
I mean, Splash
When
Brothers
you-
Splash Brothers look better tonight, but they
Right.
were playing against, I think,
a lower caliber
lower
team.
caliber team. You know what I
Right.
mean, so it's right now. If you want,
Yeah.
if we're basing on tonight's
Oh, yeah.
performance,
Splash.
yes, we'll go Splash Brothers.
120 points tonight, yeah.
But they didn't play. You know, what I mean, they didn't play
yeah.
a Pimpin' Ain't Easy team.
right. Yeah.
So, we'll
I
see.
gotta go Splash Brothers, fan.
All right.
Splash Brothers.
Splash Brothers.
So we have all three. You got Ball So Hard all the way. I got 20. I mean, I'm picking 20 just because I
going
want to see
Ball
a
So
different
Hard
team to
with
win a
championship.
championship.
I just don't want to see.
I want a new team
I just
picture
don't
with
want
a
to
new
see Quiet
trophy.
Storm versus Splash Brothers. That's all I want.
You know what I'm saying? As the photographer, I want a new.
We don't want Splash
picture.
1.0 versus Splash
As long
2.0.
as Quiet Storm and Splash Brothers don't play the finals. That's all I
We
care.
might have Friday off.
That's exactly.
We don't want that.
We might have to play Staff Brothers versus Splash.
But all right, yeah, let's move on, man. We're gonna go into the MVP, GM, Rookie of the Year talk for each league. We'll start with Palm Valley. Eddie's not here, unfortunately, but he gave me his picks, so I'll go over Palm Valley's picks right now. Rookie of the Year, we have Chance Tremel. I don't know if you guys didn't get to watch him very play, but he was a great guard. Adam Hamilton picked him up with he played with the Hitmen. Averaged 19 points this year, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. He was great guard. Looking forward to seeing him play in the league. He's a nice little guard. GM, Eddie didn't want to say himself, but I'm gonna go with Eddie. I thought he put together a great team. Old School finally went down. I mean, Old School pretty much dominated Palm Valley for the last 2-3 seasons. And then, so for Eddie to put together a team to finally knock off the defending champ.
I like what Eddie did. He picked up some good players.
They made it.
Yeah.
That was a good team he put together.
Made it to the Elite Eight.
Yeah,
And
that
they've
was a
never
good team.
played together.
I mean, they were missing Derwin tonight, another big man. So, you know, it would have been interesting to see them at their full squad tonight, but unfortunately,
No,
they didn't
I
have
like
the
what
squad.
Eddie did. That was a
So-
good team he put together.
Yeah,
Very
so
balanced, very well balanced.
GM of the year goes to Eddie. MVP, I know that there's going to be some controversy with this one. I mean, we had a lot of guys. We had Stu averaging 30-something a game, could have
Yeah,
gotten it,
Stu,
you know.
yeah.
Unfortunately, his
But he
team.
didn't win.
But I think we wanted to pick an MVP where from the best team, you know, the guy that meant the most to their team.
Value. It's not just stats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So Mo was in consideration,
Mo was good.
averaging 26 a game. But we gave it to Kenny Dobbs. You know, he was on the best team. We felt like he was kind of the X factor for them. You know, without Kenny, we don't know if they would have been able to beat Old School.
I think Kenny's a good pick because, like you said, he's an X factor for a team. He's a high riser. He could shoot the ball. He just did what he needed to do for the team to win. So I have no gripes about that pick. Like you said, Stewart's scoring points, but his team didn't win that much. And like I said, Mo's same way. Mo's did everything for that team, but just didn't pull those wins that they needed to.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna base it on stats. If we base it on stats, it probably wouldn't be Kenny.
I would be MVP.
Yeah, exactly. So shout out to Kenny. Great season.
Great season, man. Check out the YouTube videos, man. High flyer.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch this kid's YouTube videos, man.
Shout out to Kenny Dawes, man.
So great season for Palm Valley, and so we'll move on to Javon's league in Tempe. So Javon, you can go ahead, Rookie of the Year, and
Rookie
I'll let
of the
you
year.
talk. Why did you pick him as Rookie of the Year?
You know, I got Jared Givens, plays for Pimpin' It Easy. I mean, you know what? If they had him, they would be 20 or better tonight. And that's why he is the rookie of the year. He's a great player, versatile, efficient. I mean, rebounds. He does anything for his team that he needs to do. And he was averaging. I mean, I think he was averaging at least a double a game.
Easily.
And I mean, his team needed him tonight to get that win. But you know, shouts out to him. He's a rookie of the year.
So next award, GM of the Year.
GM of the year. You know, we had it was a little debate. You know, I got a shout out to Robert
OJ
Chamberlain. I got a shout out to him. He put together a great team this season with Joe Horms and Mark and
he put some talent on there. He was able to get some big names in our league. You know,
but
big
you know,
game. Yeah.
For Pimpin' It Easy to almost be 20 or better tonight and make it to the Elite Eight. I got to give it to Dubek.
Well, they got the #1 seed too. They pretty much.
I mean, they pretty much took over the Tempe.
All those guys are pretty much new guys.
Yeah,
he brought all new guys into the league.
So I gotta go with Logan. So shouts out to you, man. You put a good team together, and we hope to see you guys again. I know everybody's going back to school and
So
playing.
we probably won't see him until next year.
Pimpin' It Easy pretty much ran the awards.
Yeah, pretty much, because the next award, MVP.
And next award goes to Kyrie Holloway. He plays for Pimpin' It Easy as well.
We're just impressed by that team, man. They just
impressed.
came out strong. They just knew how to play, man.
You know, they're like a Spurs type team where they know all their roles, they know what to do.
Yeah, they all know how to play. They play as a team. They
and as young
fast.
as they are, in tight games they pull them out. So, you know, and I think he. No matter what situations they're in, he takes a game over.
He's the best player. He was the best player.
He sets into
I've said this before that they're on 3 state championship teams at Corona High School. I mean, these guys have been in big games. You know what I mean?
He played for Mountain Point,
but majority of those guys.
Right.
But that's why this team was impressive. You know, we gave all these guys awards because they deserve. It's well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved.
We're impressed by this
season.
You know, top to bottom. So
yeah, way to go. And we hope to see your team again, man.
Good luck to all the guys playing in college. We'll be watching you guys.
Stay healthy.
And looking forward to seeing you guys back next spring or summer, hopefully.
Definitely.
So, we'll move on to your club, Bourne Scottsdale. We'll start with the Rookie of the Year. Who's your Rookie of the Year in Scottsdale?
You know what? This guy, we don't give a lot of credit, or we talk about this guy, Andrew Hannon from Crossover. I thought he was their most consistent scorer for that team. He's dropping about 20 points a game. Took a lot of great shots. He probably shot 60-70% from the field. I thought he was just that calming force behind him. He's played guard. He's
that glue guy for Exover.
He's such a fundamental player.
Just fundamental, right? He just makes his easy shots.
Not flashy, but
he can get to the rim.
Yeah.
He makes a layup. I've never seen him miss a layup.
I've seen him play 3 times.
Yeah.
And I've never seen him take a bad shot.
Exactly. He makes the shot he needs to make. Yeah. So shout out to Andrew Hannon. He did a good job for Crossover.
I mean, let's not forget about guys like Sonics. Big
but here's the thing,
Derek
Scottsdale was so tough. Derek Castor was the initial running for newcomer of the year. He just didn't show up towards the end. So it was hard to kind of pick
disappeared towards the end.
We had Kyle Tresnak from 20 or better.
Curtis Millage could have been up there.
Curtis Millage would have been up there. We had so many good new players here.
Every season, man.
Every season, Scottsdale was deep. It's just so hard to pinpoint these guys. I mean, I wish I could give more awards out, but I got to give the guys who I don't really speak on that much. So Andrew, to me, was really deserving of it.
So who's your GM of the year?
This is another toss-up, man. I mean, from day one, this guy been hounding me about being the GM of the year, but I'm gonna have to give it to Chris. Chris Fisher from Crossover. I know they think I hate him. I always pick against him. But Chris is gonna.
You think everybody hates him?
I know they do.
Referees,
us,
me.
We don't hate you guys. We don't hate you guys, man.
We don't go get y'all. But
do this
Chris,
for fun.
But Chris
For
did a
fun.
great job because he brought in Jordan Watson, who's playing over in France right now. He brought in Andrew. I mean, he's able to get DeLon and
Adding Brandon Burton was a key piece.
Brandon Burnett, the defensive guy. You know, they lost a lot of players. They lost Brandon Walker, and then Tim's still out for the year.
They just reload.
They reload, and Chris knows how to put together a team. I mean, every year they're Elite Eight. This is the first year they didn't make the Final Four, but being Elite Eight, that's still impressive, I think, to me.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
shout out
this
to
is
Chris.
first year not getting into the Final Four.
I know, but
So-
but we got to be Chris, his dude, man, because he knows how to put a team together. He knows how to put the Knicks
Every
together.
season, he always
He knows how to put
he
the
always
mix. He finds
brags
the
that
talent.
he makes it
No.
far to the playoffs, and it,
You give him credit
gotta
because he
give it
finds
to
the
him.
talent. He's actually puts a good team together.
Next year's gonna be a challenge though. Onyx only, Scottsdale.
It'll be tough. We'll see if he
So,
can.
We'll see. Maybe he brings the team to Tempe.
He might have
Yeah.
to.
So, MVP still kind of
We're gonna leave this up in the air.
TBD.
TBD. Who wants us that bad?
Who wants it?
You know, the thing with
Full
Scottsdale,
bronze medal.
it's just so deep. I mean, I know it's a regular season award, but we want to be able to have the playoffs kind of distinguish them a little bit, I think.
Yeah, kind of like last season.
Kind of like last season a little bit. It's just so deep, man. I mean, like we have, honestly, I think we have 10 or 12 guys
It's-
easily that can win the award. Easily.
seriously.
Easily.
You,
So.
you got almost
Yeah, it's hard to
give it
pick
to
right
the
now.
best.
But there's 3 teams in the Final Four. We
There's
got to
three
kind
teams
of wait.
discussed, though. You can't pick against any of them.
Yeah,
so.
and then, I mean, just like in the NBA, MVP.
It's hard, man.
It's
so
really-
I'm a cop out and say TBD.
Yeah,
We have to have a little more discussion on this. That's
whoever has the best game in the championship,
most likely.
whoever has
Yeah.
the best game championship.
That's what it came down
so-
last year. That's what we
It
get
came-
at DMAC. So
DMAC last year, but we'll have to do a little more discussion to see what happens. But you know, there's a couple people in the award. Jay, Bibby. You know,
And it's not always. And one thing I always say is not always about the
it
stats.
isn't. It isn't.
It's about
Who
who
can
makes
impact the team
the
that-
impact the most,
Yeah.
Most
in
of
a
the
game.
team, exactly.
For their team.
there's a lot of guys in this league that could put up 30, 40, you know.
Yep.
I mean, not a lot, but, you know.
But there's so
More
much
than
talent.
10,
Like I
but
said,
yeah.
Stacks is one of those guys who can do it. Dwayne from Crossover
Yeah.
can do it. DeLon can win it. So it's not like it's an easy MVP choice to me. So.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll move on to the last club, Gilbert. I mean, we'll start with Rookie of the Year. Me and you were there most of the nights. We kind of, it was a toss-up, but I think Ryan Van Dusen was, I think,
He
hands
was
down,
the offensive.
I mean,
easily offensive.
32 a game.
I think one game he had like
6
12
3-pointers per game.
per game. But one game he averaged he had 9 in the first half, and he kind of settled down. But offensively, he's one of our best players we had. His numbers of the year.
Yeah.
But I want to give a shout out to Trey Nall too because
Yep.
offensively, yeah, Ryan was there, but Trey averaged 18 rebounds a game. I
Led
think
the league in rebounds.
Led the league in
by
rebounds,
far.
by
I think
far.
the second was 14.
he had a
Gabe,
game with 36
18.
rebounds one time. If you
Well, that's
watch him, he
probably-
just plays hard. I like what
Yeah.
he did. So to me, having co-rookie of the year, and they're
they're on
both
the
playing on the
same
same team, so they
Yeah.
both complement
It's
each other
unfortunately
well.
that they couldn't really finish out the season. I mean, a lot of the guys.
I mean, we
gone.
could even give it to Jason as well too.
Yeah, Jason on the
But
team.
that, I think giving it to Ryan and Trey, we're both well deserving of it.
Yeah. GM of the year, James Nadora. He wasn't even a player. This guy was a legit GM.
GM, coach GM, yeah.
Slash GM.
He brought the
He
jerseys.
didn't play. He brought the jerseys.
He coached.
Assembled the team. He was
Nice.
real.
But
he was
from
a-
day one, he wanted that GM award too. I told him about
Yeah.
it. He wanted it. But you know what? He did a great job because that team last
Yeah.
year was a 2-3 game winner.
Yeah.
2 or 3 games, I think they won.
No, I mean I think they won more than few, but I mean yeah, they did a lot better this
But they
season.
did a lot
This is only
better.
one game, 7-1.
They went from 3-4 wins to
Yeah.
7-1 team. The number 2 seed in Gilbert. You know, adding Connor, given Connor a bigger role, subtracting big man Ryan Brown and Archie. I think that was big.
Yeah.
But James did a great job of assembling a team, knowing what mixing he had to do with his team, and putting
Yeah.
the 2 pieces right together. Unfortunately, they didn't have all the talent Connor was missing, but regular season wise, James did a great job.
Yeah, it was a really balanced team. I mean, they even had the bigs. I thought Zach and Matt Cooper were,
Zach
were
and Matt
solid
Cooper were
bigs,
great
you know?
bigs.
So, shout out to you, James. Here's your shout out, GM of the year.
I know he watches this too, James.
I know. And then MVP. This was know-
another discussion we had.
I know. We gave it to Jay Burks. We just thought he was the most dominating player in
There's
Gilbert.
nobody in, any league that has size, but especially in Gilbert.
Yeah, you put him
I
on
think-
any team, they would
To
win
me,
5,
like I
6
said,
games.
Fred was averaging a triple-double. I think not because he can't do it, but I think Jay made his game that much easier for him.
It's
Right.
an impact player, man.
Exactly. I think
impact player.
Fred can average triple-double, like I said, but Jay made it so much easier.
Yeah.
Get it down low to Jay. One game where Fred had, 41 assists? I think 23 of those were Jay down low.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Jay's definitely well deserving of it. Like I said, Fred is too. Fred's always
Yeah.
going to be in the conversation no matter what.
Plus, we need a new picture this year too with the new.
I'm trying to see Fred's mug on this. I'm tired of you, Fred.
So, but yeah, I mean,
Buster.
both guys are deserving. So you know,
I think Buster was definitely well deserved. Like you said, the impact of the game. He brought to the
Jay Birch,
team.
like I said, it's funny. I mean, doing stats on him, you're like, how many guys are gonna almost foul out because this man?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a beast.
That's a great stat to see how many fouls against he gets.
I mean, it really puts the other team in situations where it helps his team a lot.
It's almost
Because he almost took both of their bigs out of the game. So on the offensive end, they getting buckets.
And Crossover had two bigs, Lavelle and Dave. Those are big guys, and they couldn't even hang with them. So impact. It's all about impact. I think so.
Oh, way to go, Jay.
Buster. There you go, man. That's your trophy.
Well, there it is. That's all 4 clubs. I think that's gonna wrap it up for the summer 2015 season.
Who's gonna win it? Whose pick's gonna be correct?
I mean, all 3 of us picked different teams, so I don't know.
Splash Brothers.
So we all picked different teams. Who's gonna win?
their
White
season.
Storm. The only team we
Storm.
didn't pick.
Only team that we didn't pick.
That's Splash
There it
Brothers
is.
1.0.
No, Fred's watching.
1.1. There's no It's not even 2.0. It's 1.1.
Yeah.
The Vegas odds pretty high against Quiet Storm.
Survey
I know.
says.
Survey
They're
says.
probably the lowest ones to win. But
You know what? There's gonna Fred's gonna be fired up. Didn't get the MVP. Nobody's picking his team to win. He's gonna come fire. He's
That's
dropping
what I said.
50.
He's
dropping
gonna
50.
drop 40
that's what I said.
and 10 rebounds on
That's what I said.
championship
White Storm's
night.
gonna win now just because we didn't pick them. Watch.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. I want to thank you, everybody, for playing this season. I mean, another great season, another
Yeah.
great tournament. But announcements for next season. Two big announcements. Scottsdale's moving to Onyx only, so you must have an Onyx membership now, unfortunately, to be playing in Scottsdale. We're gonna lose a few teams in Scottsdale.
We're gonna lose a few teams.
And then we're probably gaining a few teams in Tempe.
I think
So
we're gonna lose some of the better teams. I think.
Come to Tempe. Well, I know Bourne has a nice league.
And
but
for next season, all players must sign up online. We're moving to online registrations. No more paper signups. I'm tired of dealing with that.
This ain't 1998, dude.
I know.
21st century.
We're
we're gonna start
So,
hashtag.
It takes
That's
2
what it's
minutes to
gonna
sign
be.
up online. You must have at least 5 players signed up for you to get scheduled.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So no one's getting scheduled unless you have 5 players that are signed up online before week 1. All right? None of this showing up game night and signing up.
Yeah.
So, but I want to thank everybody for playing. Let's have a great Final Four on Thursday, and we'll see everybody. Oh, watch out for the championship video. Me and Oz
gonna be hot.
actually,
What's the next?
we worked hard on this.
I saw it.
On
Sound
this
bomb.
video.
When's
Yeah.
the next league
So,
start? October 6th
Octo-
here, right? Week
October 6th, I think, will be the start date for Tempe.
of Tempe,
Yeah.
and then following that,
Yeah.
that same
So,
week
yeah,
will be
that whole week will be the rest of the club. So
a little 3-week break.
yeah, 3-week break. Hope everybody have a great off season. Thanks for watching.
Yes. I know football
And
season's coming.
football season starts.
Let's go Cowboys.
So we'll see. Yeah, watch out for the championship video this weekend, though. It's going to be great.
Yeah, if y'all missed us, just watch the reruns of YouTube.
Yeah, but we'll be back in October. Thanks, guys.